5. All right up to the tops of our mats, find some space between our feet, and we want our feet to be right underneath our hips, and we'll get right into it. Flowing mountain, inhale, sweeping up, exhale, bringing our hands back down. Let go of your day, your morning, and start to connect to your breath. Connect to how you're feeling. Connect within. If it feels nice for you, try to close your eyes and bring your awareness to any sensations going on in your shoulders. We'll be nice to our lower backs today. Oh, static cling. Couple more. We'll turn this right away into our flowing airplane. We're hinging at our hips, going halfway down, coming all the way back up, and then hinging again. Flowing through. Let's find some space between our fingers. So there's lots of space, thumbs touch, and then they reach back actively towards the back wall with our palms facing the floor. So widening across the chest. Turning that right into a flowing forward fold. We hinge right at the hips, press into the feet, come all the way back up and flow on your own. If you'd like to add that little back bend on to your flow, just make sure that your back is feeling good, it's feeling healthy, no discomfort. So many poses I want to do. 30 minutes just isn't enough. So I'm going to try to sneak in 2 extra poses today. So we're only going to do like 3 sun salutations. Last one, hold it right down, let the head be heavy. We'll flow through halfway, lift a few times, halfway up, and then fold. Let the back lift you, engage the core, and then come back down. 2 more. Last one on this one. On our exhale, we step or jump back to plank pose. We'll start to flow right from our plank pose to downward facing dog. Exhale, inhale, plank. Flowing all on your own. Bending your knees a little bit. Couple more flows. And then we're going to flow back into what kind of looks like a rocket ship to strengthen up our quads. So in our plank, now we just bend and shift back. Backside is down low. We look between the hands and come back into plank. It's like a little rocket ship pushing forward and back. It's like you're sitting back onto your heels and then shooting forward. Do that a few more times. When you're ready, we'll meet all the way down in all fours, or you can keep your knees off the mat. Exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. 1 vertebrae at a time. You may want to use your fists for wrists or forearms on top of blocks. Awesome sauce. 1 more cat, 1 more cow. And we'll come back to all fours and bring our right knee out to the side like that little fire hydrant. So we're bringing it up and out. Warming up our hip for 8 limb. And switching sides. Just about 4, maybe 6 on that side. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Looking between the hands. So as we come into a plank pose, we're actually going to bend our knees. So it's more like a chaturanga and touch our left knee to our left elbow. So we come forward, bend, touch, and back. Other side, bend, touch, and back. We're trying to bend our elbows just a little bit. Warm up our triceps. 1 more on each side. We'll meet down on our bellies to warm up our lower back. Let's reach our left arm forward and our right foot up, and we'll flow side to side. So opposite arm, opposite foot. Warming up the low back. Looking down at our mat. Great work. Last one. Placing our hands back underneath our shoulders, pushing up right to down dog, or take a rest in child's pose. And let's do our flow. Inhale, full or kneeling plank. Go halfway or all the way down to chaturanga from your plank. Open up into up dog or cobra. Either down to down dog or belly, then down dog. So you can go down and then up, or go straight back to down dog. We'll do it one more time. Inhale forward, halfway or all the way down, up dog or cobra, and back to down dog or child's pose. Take a little rest, about 4 breaths there. If you need to unlayer or grab a drink, we're meeting back in down dog. Looking up between the hands. Let's do hop, step, or jump. Our feet right up between them. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Sweep to the sky, inhale. Exhale, just find one chair, nice and strong. See how the knees are feeling. Back up, breathe in. Exhale into our mountain. All right, open up across the chest. Let's stretch out our chest. Take a little forward fold. Let the head hang, let it be heavy. There's a little bend in our knees, of course, protecting the low back. Hands come to our shins, halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Sweep to sky, inhale, all the way up and meet in our mountain pose. All righty, 3 sun salutations and we'll get right into the work of it. We come up to the top, get some different, more uplifting music on. It's more like relaxation. This will do. Right up to the top. Find your mountain pose so there's space across our chest. Our hands are wide. Core is on, big breath. Exhale, dive into your fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Now a hop, step, or jump right to chaturanga, or hold your plank. Up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Between the hands, we bring the right foot up for 1 lunge, 1 inhale. And back to chaturanga or plank. Take your time. Hold your plank or throat flow into your up dog, then your down dog. Left foot up between the hands. Take your lunge, breathe in. Right back to chaturanga or plank. Hold your plank or flow through your chaturanga and your up dog. Meet in downward facing dog. Hop, step, or jump up between the hands. Halfway lift, breathe in, fold, sweep up, inhale. Let's take a chair, exhale, back up, breathe in, exhale to your mountain. All right, 2 more, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, dive into your fold. Halfway lift, fold, jump back, you know. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Left foot for your lunge. And then back to chaturanga or plank. Hold or flow, up dog or cobra, and then downward facing dog. Hop right foot up between the hands. 1 lunge, breathe in. Right back to chaturanga or plank. See how it feels to close your eyes as you move through your up dog and your down dog. Hop, step, or jump up between the hands. Halfway lift, fold, sweep up, breathe in. Chair, breathe out. Back up, breathe in. Exhale to our mountain. So we've got 1 more. You can stay with me or go faster or slower. Big breath. Dive. Halfway lift. Hop, step, or jump. Hold or flow. Right foot between the hands, 1 lunge. 1 chaturanga or plank. Hold or flow. Downward dog. Left foot between the hands. 1 lunge. Back to chaturanga or plank. Great work. Hold or flow. Hop, step, or jump up between the hands. Halfway lift. Fold, sweep all the way up. Meet your chair. Then we go back up and meet in mountain. All right, quick, we should be warm already. Grab a drink, let's turn this down so I'm not yelling and I don't get a copyright thing later on when I post this on YouTube for that song. Ding me every time.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, yes. That's why I put the mic on so that they can, YouTube mostly just hears me, not the music, but you guys still get the music. Okay, let's get into, I really wanted to do flip dog today. So we start in downward dog. Take your time, you can step back and we'll check in with our downward dogs today. So pressing into both of our hands, both of our feet, letting our head be heavy, or actively engaging our head so that our ears are somewhere between our biceps. We're looking back at our toes or our eyes are closed. You can come to all fours if you want to watch flip dog first, or you can just listen to my cues and hopefully they'll settle right. So we lift our right foot up, bend our right knee, and then take our right heel towards our left butt cheek or the mat. Then we let that foot either drop right to the mat back behind us and open up into flip dog. And we reach our right arm up to the sky, or you can reach your right arm long up towards me. Breathe. We'll flip our dog back over to downward facing dog, lift our left foot, bend our left knee, where this can be enough if this is your first time, or flip your dog over, reach your left arm up or long. Breathe, still press into your feet, take some weight into the feet. Make sure you can breathe. Arm might be shaking, but that's okay. Back to down dog. Breathe out. Good job. Hop, step, or jump up between the feet. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Sweep all the way up. And we'll meet an airplane pose. So hinging at our hips, reaching back. And let's try to bring our hips. So you might notice mine tend to shift back. I'm going to bring those hips on top of our heel. So it's like we're diving forward. Breathe. And from here, we can hold onto our airplane for taking care of your back, or arms go forward, right foot lifts into three-legged dog. Check in with our hip facing the floor and our 5 pulses with that right foot up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Step that right foot back, high lunge. Rising up. Great job. Whoa. Bring our hands to our heart and then twist that right elbow to our left knee for our twist, or whichever knee. Oh, I gave you guys the wrong cues. Obviously, twist the other way.
Okay.
You guys twist the other way and I'll switch. So your right foot's forward. Amazing. Step to chair. Reach long. And then straighten our legs, make it back to airplane. Reaching our head long, drawing the belly button up towards our spine, shifting the weight just slightly forward. So our core is keeping us from falling forward. Amazing. You can stay here in airplane or lift the other foot that you didn't use. So most likely your right foot's going back. I'm thinking, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Whichever one you didn't do, you do your 5 pulses and then step that foot back into your lunge. Take your time and move into our twists now, bringing our elbow across to the opposite knee. Breathe. If you do the same foot twice, it doesn't matter. Your body just wants to do that same side twice, that's all. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, sweep to sky. Amazing. Exhale into our nice strong mountain. So let's go right into dancer's pose. I wanted to do a variation before we do it, and that'll be a kneeling lunge. just to practice reaching back with our two hands instead of being up on 1 foot balancing. Looks like this. Let's put our straps around your left foot. Yeah, and that knee's back. So instead of having to balance, we're in a kneeling lunge for this one. Into this position instead of having to balance. Reaching back for that foot. So close, I know, right? So this is a nice stretch for our triceps. And we hinge down. Oh, that is tough. Breathe. So we still have to balance, but we don't have to worry right now about being on that foot. Trying to walk our hands back down our strap towards our foot, bending our elbows. Yes, great job. Draw those elbows in and back. Wonderful. We'll keep that strap on that foot because we're going to do this up now. So step forward, come up, take that block or that strap back behind you to the opposite shoulder. So we gave our knee a break, but still not that hamstring. So we bend and start to hinge. And then there's like a ton of options now. You can stay where you are or reach back for your foot, or reach both hands back for your strap back behind you. Breathe. Try to keep your gaze in front of your mat so we don't want to be looking back at our bottom foot. Oh, that's a good one. All right, forward fold. Oh, right, so good for your low back. Okay, take it off the other side. It goes, and that foot goes back into your kneeling lunge, and your opposite foot is down. You can walk this foot as far forward as you want to get a little bit closer to the floor. Excellent. We come up. You can start with just your reach. So we want our elbows pointing up towards the sky, and then we'll see how your knee feels. Maybe my knees are just too old for this. Yeah, the folding of your mat, that's actually a great idea because I find the mats are not thick enough. So that is a great idea. I might do that. I'm going to do that too. Okay. Yeah, otherwise it's not comfortable. Okay, we bend. So you're almost coming in front of your kneecap and reaching back. Make sure that core is still strong. Try to close your eyes. And then we'll go all the way up. This is not going to be the most graceful thing. We'll come up. Comes across to the opposite shoulder. All right, so we bend that right knee, whichever one you don't have. And we start just to hinge right here at this hip joint. And the knee goes back. And we try to lift that thigh up. We can reach back for our strap. Even just one little hand at a time. I think we've already made progress since Wednesday. And when you're ready to release, we'll release. Let's do a couple flows. And then we'll do 8 limb and our lovely crow and baby crow. So you might want those again for the end. Okay, adjust those clothings. Come up to the tops of our mats. Let's do a couple flows. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, dive. Halfway lift, breathe in. Hop, step, or jump, chaturanga or plank. Take your time. Hold or flow. Down, open. Back to down dog. Looking up between our hands. Let's take we'll do a lizard pose just to warm up our hips. Our right foot to the outside of our right hand. You can keep your knee up or drop it down. You can also bring a block for your chest because we're going to try to bring our mat. I mean, your block could be for your forearms too. All right, so let's go on a little bit of an angle so you can see. Might be better this way. I want to drop my kneecap down and slide my right hand with a bent elbow back underneath. So what I'm trying to do is create a shelf so my elbow comes right over to that other side. Wonderful. You can play around here with just walking your foot forward until it comes up. Or it stays down. Whatever. We're just trying on that shelf that we're going to try to create later. Just think of that shelf as the back of your arm. Walk it back. Put that foot back. We'll switch. Left foot come to the outside of your left hand. We hinge down into a lizard pose. And then we'll draw this so we can have this. This is great here. Draw this hand back and try to create that shelf for your leg. So your hamstring or the back of your upper leg is resting, or even your knee, the back of your knee is resting on the back of your upper arm. You can walk your foot until it comes off the mat. Maybe a little, maybe not. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it, right? All right, sit it back. Let's go into hero pose. You can take a block. I like a block between my ankles to move into hero so that you can sit back and open up across the chest and stretch our quads. Like maybe you can bring your backside right between your heels, but not I. Open up. Maybe in kindergarten I could, but great job. And we're going to work on 8 limb today instead of our crow. But if you love crow, do crow. Okay, 8 limbs fun. It's kind of similar to where you were earlier. Option 1 is just a tortoise pose, walking hands underneath your thighs. Option 2, you come up, bring one elbow up. This foot goes on top. So if you've got your right hand, trying to create that shelf, right foot, left foot on top. Super graceful to today's practice for all of us. All right, so now we shift forward, make a little shelf, and put our legs out. You can do it, I'm telling you. If you girls could do crow, I know we can figure this out, okay? So first we just do our shelf. So this hip is kind of going into this elbow. Shift and just try to lift up first. Just try to take some of the weight forward as your legs straighten out to the side. That elbow, yeah, that elbow's got to bend. See, we'll work on this month. Great job. So you've got it like this. You've got it like that. I want it to be like that. Let's just practice going like that. Just how we were, right? We were like that. Yeah. So that's the shelf. Get that little bit of muscle memory there. Fantastic. Then put that other foot on top. You create your shelf and reach your legs. I can't do it 3 times in a row. Hope you're having fun at home, Debbie, with this one. Let's try it on the other side. We'll put this is like a backpack strap. So I'd like to think, put your other backpack strap on. Try to get it up there and create your shelf. Let's just practice that shelf. Bend it. And then if you want to, you put your right foot on top, on top of your left. This is going to be like bloopers day on YouTube. All right. Shift it forward. Try to lift and lift out. Okay, girls, great efforts. That's how I feel. That is a really hard one to do, but I'm telling you, in 6 months by summer, we're all three of us are going to do it. 4 of us, even you at home, Debbie. You should do it. Oh yeah, I'll teach yoga. What do you guys want me to teach yoga for? Oh, for sure. Oh, good. Okay. Let's go into our baby crow or our full crow. So if you're new to crow, you know, just practice here, just leaning forward. So there's a couple different variations. You could rest your elbows on the back of your arms, or you can squeeze your legs onto the back on the sides of your arms. So that's more crow. Crane is when you're more resting on the backs of your, I always give myself bruises that way though. Do you get bruises on the back of your, yeah.
No, I don't know.
You might be, yeah. No, you do crow like I do. You squeeze and lean forward. Great job. So Karina, make sure you're looking forward. You got to look forward. If you look back at your feet, you just, that's what happens. Yeah. Squeeze, engage core. You're so close. You're so close. Good job. Okay, so I still wanted to do let's go on to our, oh, you're not giving up today. Let's go on to our backs, kind of make our way into a bit of a bridge. Now, if you're ready to restore, we've only got like 3 minutes left. If you want to go right into maybe a restorative legs up a wall, we'll put a block or two underneath our lower back and then lift our feet up. Or you're in a regular legs up a wall. You can put a block. You can even put your bolster underneath there if you want to. Just chill, just hang out for a second, give your ankles a rest. And let's put our hands up today too. Give our wrists a little rest. You can make some circles with our wrists. They did lots of work today. One way and then the other. You can stay in legs up a wall for the last minute or so of practice, or you can add in another pose that maybe you want to try today. It could be like a shoulder stand or a happy baby or something. Do a wide leg split, and it's just gravity stretching our inner thighs. Do something that you like to end your practice with, or something that is a challenge for you that you're ready to go into now that you're nice and warm. Soften our jaws, our eyes. Just invite your eyelids to close, feel heavy. You're there for about 1 more minute. I'm just going to read to you one little saying that I've been obsessing over this week. I think it's lovely. You can close your eyes. Let the weight of your body melt down. So this is from one of my favorite books, or favorite book of sayings, Ojibwe Meditations. I've been considering the phrase, all my relations, for some time now. It's hugely important. It's our saving grace in the end. It points to the truth that we are all related, that we are all connected, and that we all belong to each other. The most important word is all. Not just those who look like me, sing like me, dance like me, speak like me, pray like me, or behave like me. ALL, all my relations. That means every person, every human, just as it can mean every rock, mineral, blade of grass, and creature here on Mother Earth. We live because everything else does. If we were to choose collectively to live that teaching, the energy of our change of consciousness would heal each of us and heal the planet. We'll awaken our wrists, our ankles, our toes. You can take a moment to move your head side to side, feel the sun on your face in this nice warm room. Rolling over onto one side, take your time, however you want to get up to a seated position. Bring our hands into our lower back. Once we get there, there's no rush. Acknowledging and taking care of our lower back today. Just let that sun bring some more energy into your body. Let's take one ear towards one shoulder and then the other ear towards the other shoulder. We'll bring our chin back up to center, place our palms up, turn our chin towards one shoulder, and then turn our neck the other way. We'll bring it back to hearts. Our hands to heart center, a little bow down. If it feels nice, right down towards the earth, stretching our back. Thank you so much. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Thanks for coming, Debbie. I'll see you next week. Let me know.
Thanks, Denise.
You're welcome. I'll see you next week or